What's up, everybody? It's your girl, it's the boys. All sorts of things are happening on the show today.
So, welcome to the show.
Oh, it'll be a good time.
If you like what you hear,
Are you ready?
you can find us on Underbelly Hours,
All sorts of
on all the socials, where you get your favorite local takes on the local greats.
Here it comes, ready? Sing it with us.
All right, sup, we're back. Now we are in the late night of Homegrown Arts and Music Festival.
Spooky.
We got the real fire lit behind us. And we are here with Chris Hodge, the amazing, wonderful, brilliantly talented visual artist.
Much appreciated.
Well, dude, I am so in love with your art, and not gonna lie, he's done some stuff for some of my projects that are yet to be released. Well, more info on that later. But dude, you're not only are you just like an amazing artist in your own right, but like just working with you in project, like you're just the most like flexible, down to earth, just like easy to work with artist. How has Homegrown been treating you? And what has it been like? Because you've been a part of this. You designed the banner for this year.
Oh yeah, the poster, yeah, absolutely.
Just give us your whole spiel.
Man, I love it. Like my first experience, I believe, was 2019. And I actually got turned on to Homegrown through a buddy, my friend Nick. He's an artist. He did one of the posters one year.
Nick Gurley.
Oh, the guy is amazing. I love him. And he's like, hey, you gotta do this festival, you gotta check it out. Unfortunately, the year I signed up, I found out that he couldn't make it because there was like something he had to do, and I'm like, shoot. But I had the booth here, really loved it, got to meet Aaron, got to meet everybody, and made a lot of connections. And then Aaron, the next year, asked if I wanted to do a poster. Maybe it was a couple years later, and I'm like, absolutely, I'd love to do that. And it just happened to be that's when the festival was virtual. So like a very different kind of experience, and I feel absolutely honored that I was able to do the 2 years together. So we were the first one, you're like in the living room. I don't know if you saw that one, but like there's like the satellites, and they're like bringing the festival to you. And then this year it's like get out of the living room and come back to like everyday life, So it was cool. It was a great experience, and it's been a great night tonight.
Yeah, beautiful. And so you're brought back this year. How has been like? Is the electricity back in the air? You were here for the COVID year where it was like tables and then online inside. How does it feel to be back after, kind of full reopening? And
honestly, I feel like this year is even better than the year I was here before COVID.
Before COVID, right.
You know what I mean? Like pre-COVID, it was great. It was fine. But man, this year's been really good. I think everybody's just excited to be out and excited to be like in person again and like watching live music, like all of that, has really come together. And like you said, electric, definitely electric.
Yes. And so you've been able to catch all the acoustic artists out here. You've had the tent outside. Have you been keeping up with the guys you've been hearing? Have you found any new?
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Is all day long I've been hearing great music, but it's hard for me to like, people are coming up to the booth and talking.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go back through tonight. I just want to see all the bands that I was listening to, and then go follow them and like check out more of their stuff. But like 100%. I've heard all day long, I've been hearing great stuff. So I'm excited to do that investigation.
Like all of you should do.
Absolutely.
All of you should do that.
So, I'm glad to hear that your Homegrown experience has been great this year. And is this going to be like a future thing for you?
Oh, I'm planning on it. Absolutely, yeah.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. And everyone go check out Chris Hodge. Chris Hodge Art on Instagram and Facebook, I think, and all the good socials. Go buy his stuff. I bombarded your tent. I sent everyone over.
I loved it.
I was like, go see this man right now.
That was the busiest time I had. I'm like, oh my gosh.
For good reason.
Yes.
I mean, I personally bought 3 of his works at this festival too. It's wild. He's good.
It's and you have like literally you have like a unique style that's like. I see it and it's like, oh, that's Chris.
Oh, thanks.
Even when I'm not paying attention to the handle, like on my Instagram feed, I'm just like scrolling, like I see just the visual, and I'm like Chris, and then I check the handle, it's Chris.
I do like doing the ink and the shading. So.
Yeah, no, it's great stuff. So thank you so much. I hope you get some last minute sales.
All
We'll let you back in there and go hustle some people.
Well, I appreciate you and appreciate you doing all this. So thank you.
It's our pleasure. We'll get you on the show at some point. We love talking to people, not just musicians, but people also involved in the scene and other routes. So let's get you on the show.
I would be honored.
Beautiful. Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Go follow Chris Hodge. We'll be back with more homegrown festivities. There's
At
many more
nighttime.
people at nighttime. Yeah, now we're back with the sun has set, and now things are getting a little crazy. Bear with me.
All right, so we're continuing with the spooky night sessions of Underbelly Hours homegrown interviews here. With us right now are the duo Roger and Cooper. Rogers and Cooper. I got it right. You guys are fantastic. Can I just say, like vocally, you
Your
guys,
solo's amazing.
blend beautifully. Absolutely
Huge fan.
beautiful. Dan's a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. We want to know more about you.
Thanks for autograph.
So, out of your set tonight, which one is like one of your most favorite songs to play?
I think one of our favorites is Better Days. That's what kind of kicked off us singing together. It's a song that I wrote, and she started harmonizing like immediately. And then I kind of found out that she can harmonize anything, like with everybody. Like her thirds and fifths are beautiful, and that's what kind of got us started. We were like, okay, there's something here. Like this is magical. And just kind of going, every time we play that song, it kind of brings us back to that moment. So
Yeah, I didn't realize that Better Days was a song of his when I first heard it. I was like, oh my god, this song is so good. And then one of our friends at the Cooley parties and stuff was like, oh, this is his song. And I was like, what? So I just learned it right off the bat, and then that's, again, what kind of kicked us off, and it's beautiful.
it holds a special place in my heart, yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a sweet story. Oh my goodness. And now, is this your first time playing Homegrown Arts Music Festival?
It is.
And if so, what do you think so far?
It's beautiful. I love the setting and the vibe, and the fact that everybody around here are music lovers, and they're all appreciative of original music. We feel like everybody is very cued in and listening and attentive, which you don't get that at every venue and performance center that you play at. So it's a straight change of pace. Feels very welcoming. Yeah.
I've never had people clap for a scat solo before, so that felt pretty good.
I feel very at home.
Yeah, everybody was very attentive. Aaron's awesome for putting this all together. All the other musicians are really amazing as well. Very friendly.
Yeah,
lots
you guys'
of
set was
friendly
incredible.
faces.
It was great to follow you
Yeah, you
guys.
guys are amazing.
You set the
It's an
tone.
honor to open up for you guys.
Yeah.
No, you guys are
The acoustic bass is a
amazing.
nice touch.
Thank you.
You guys have some very intricate compositions too. I was impressed.
Thank you. Wow.
Call me over here with the
Look at
big-
that.
Wow.
Look at that.
I'm gonna go off screen real quick. Post myself.
Yeah, so absolutely lovely. Where can people find your music if they're interested in listening to it? Because we talked a little bit off screen, and it's a little more difficult to find.
Yes. We're still in like the first year, so we're collaborating with a guy named Ryan Caldwell.
It's amazing.
He goes by Bird Garden, but he produces. You know Ryan
The
Caldwell?
Invisible Cartoon.
Yes.
The Invisible Cartoons,
Invisible
yes.
Cartoons.
Great band, great guys.
Amazing.
Yes.
And he does great work. And he reeled me in to do a couple tracks last summer. And I worked with Maribel Skipworth.
Yeah.
Mirabel.
Yeah, Maribel.
I love this.
We're all in the family, yeah. So, but we did How to Live with Him, and that was our big release last year. So that's online, that's on Spotify. If you type in Bird Garden, Rogers and Cooper, or just type in How to Live, Rogers and Cooper, you'll get our set. It's beautifully done. It was during COVID, so there was a bunch of people that were involved in it that couldn't be in the studio. So they had Tony from Concrete Roots do the drums and send it to us. Concrete Roots, yeah, he did the drums for it. He reached out to a girl named Tiffany at NIU who did the trumpet solo, and just a whole bunch of people like working on it that like weren't even in the same room. It was really cool to get a collaborative effort in that respect. So it's online. We have another single called Grown Man that should be coming out by next month. It's kind of adding on to the
Same thing. Look up when it comes out. Bird Garden, Grown Man, and you'll be able to find it.
We will. Yeah, we're planning on opening up our own Spotify account too, and just putting all of our music on. We've got plenty of live stuff that's available, but we'd like to get all that chronologically and just in place so people can.
You have a full bunker set
Yes.
online too on YouTube.
Fletch was a big part of like how we got started too. Colin Ryan started booking us all over the place, like Old Republic and places in Elgin. Just anywhere we could get a gig, we would start playing. So that just set it off from there. And we play with a band called Magnet Funk, which we're starting to develop a roster and get a set list
And that's
by
what
the end of the
Roman
year.
is going to be. It's going to be a Magnet Funk song, technically.
Nate Hockenberry from Lost Pyramids is on the drums.
That's our boy.
Look at all this cross collaboration.
Yeah, no, it's great. Lamonte Norwood on bass, and it's amazingly talented people that I never thought I'd be, blessed enough to work with. But yeah, it's been a great year so far. So.
For sure. So, to hear your tunes on like Spotify and the Apple Music and that stuff, look up Bird Garden Music first, and then Ryan and Cooper, or Cooper, Rogers and Cooper. And then for all your socials, it's just Rogers and Cooper, or Rogers and Cooper Music.
Rogers with no D.
No D, very important.
ROGERS. So everyone listening, be sure to follow them, follow all their pages, go stream their Bunker special on YouTube, go look up Bird Garden Music. He's also got great stuff going on. I mean, Crab Cat.
I mean, what the heck? What
Crab
the
Cat
heck?
is so amazing. Come on. So look up Brian Caldwell as well, Bird Garden Music, with Rogers and Cooper. Thank you so much, guys, for spending a few minutes with us.
Oh yeah, thanks for having us. This is great.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Your set was amazing. Enjoy the rest of your homegrown experience. Thank you.
Let's go snoop some more. Woo! All right, guys, we are back again exploring the nightlife of Homegrown Arts and Music Festival. Ooh. And we're here with two of the fabulous members from Curious Grace and Black Rabbit, which absolutely blew apart the stage inside Homegrown Arts Music Festival earlier. The harmonies were tight. I love the lighting behind you guys, only accentuated the rock, but kind of almost like you guys kind of got like a psychedelic almost feel to it at times.
You said psychedelic.
Yeah.
Psychedelic.
Down with that. We are absolutely going that vein because we're trying to combine we've got this amazing talent where we've got the keyboardist who's classically trained, who's really into Dream Theater. Okay.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah. Then we've got a classic 80s rock affected, distorted guitarist. Then we've got show tunes.
I'm an MFA in musical theater. It doesn't get more cheesy than that.
Yeah. And jazz drumming and Irish rock, and you kind of swirl it all together, and we're really trying to create something that does have a psychedelic edge that's bigger than straight up rock.
Right. I think you can totally hear that, honestly, in your music. And I have to ask, where does the name come from? Because it's a very interesting name, too.
So, Curious Grace came first from my husband and I, because we were creating some stuff on our own. And then we were like, no, we need to be a band again. And it just sounded too much like a children's story. So we were like, no, this is not Curious George, not that. And so we wanted to go with psychedelic, Black Rabbit. Like, if you look up the mythology of rabbits and the Black Rabbit, there's some truly psychedelic stuff there. And anyway, so Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's it.
Jefferson Airplane with White Rabbit. So you guys are almost a little bit of the mirror image,
Right.
and oh my God, Jefferson Airplane,
Yes.
the pioneers of psychedelic rock.
For sure.
So
Amen.
I hear the influences, and it's such a fun vibe. I relate a lot to that early psychedelic scene in the 60s, late 60s, and is that something that you guys really attuned to, pull from, or are you more on the second wave of psychedelic rock in the early 70s, or is it the Jefferson Airplanes and the little bit mixed?
Both of those, and then kind of a whole mix. This is the beauty of having 6 members in the band. We're all kind of pulling from different stuff. So you got some of us who really are pulling from that psychedelic rock phase, and then you got some others who are just really grew up with Thin Lizzy and Led Zeppelin and all of that. And then
you've got me, who I had no idea. When I started this band, I'm I do show tunes.
Yeah.
How are we going to work this? I had to think about my intention for everything for a long time until I realized you're just a singer in a rock band.
Yeah.
So just get over your cheap self and just sing.
Well, actually, I'm curious. Does your show tune Nature ever come into play with, like, do you write any of the lyrics of the songs or incorporate it elsewhere in
the character aspect and singing the lyrics?
I mean, it becomes like, what does this song mean to me? How can I bring that forth in my face and what I'm doing, right? Or how do I emote it? How do I bring it in so I can bring it back out, if that makes sense,
Definitely.
right? Yeah, and how does my audience, like, how is the energy of my audience really, how do I feel that and how do I bring it back out, if that makes sense? Like, if you're ever in a musical, it literally is about the energy that you get from the audience, and then you can bring it back out.
Yep.
You know, so it's all about that too.
I started in theater myself too, so
Okay, so you totally get
I totally
it.
understand everything you're saying.
Speaking of energy, how do you guys feel that the energy has been of Homegrown Arts? Because I know that you guys have been a part of this festival for a number of years. How does this year compare?
This year is really fun. It is. It's really fun. It's just the beauty of being able to be here, physically present with you guys, with us, with an audience. I mean, last year was really fun.
It was.
Because it was treated almost like a TV show, and that was kind of cool because we were, singing to a camera, and the cameras were cutting from one angle
Like
to
I was in
another.
the Ed Sullivan Show. Like, what are we doing here, right? The Ed Sullivan Show. Cut away, next scene, right? Yeah.
It's true. That is what it felt like. But this is just, it almost feels like this resurgence of, like, gratitude for being able to be here again. Like, I'm really feeling a sense from everybody who's here of really being happy to be back.
Right.
The word we keep using is electricity. There's some kind of like electricity in the air among everyone else. There's like some connection that's like people are looking at each other and I'm like, I don't know you, but you're awesome.
Right.
And we're all just having a good time.
I felt it on the stage actually when we started. There was like this vibe. I know I'm the hippie. They call me Hippie Heidi for a reason.
Hippie Heidi.
But it's like
she
totally
picked up her drumstick
relatable.
with her toes. I don't know if you saw that on stage.
It was on the ground. I mean,
You had to get it somehow.
I had to get it. You might as well just pick it up, right?
Right, for sure.
I couldn't be bothered.
Well, where can people find you guys on the social medias, on the internet, and listen to your music?
So we're on our website, CuriousGraceandBlackRabbit.com, and then we're on
Instagram, Facebook, iTunes, Spotify. What else? I mean, we're basically
bands in town. I will say we've been a little late at getting to the Bandcamp game, but we're going to get on there. We're on Reverb Nation. It feels like there's an endless world.
Yes. If you Google us, you'll find us.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy nights to talk to us. We really appreciate it. And make sure to go follow Curious Grace and Black Rabbit. They're absolutely phenomenal. And catch them live if you can, because seriously, I'm not kidding, they blew the roof off of the place. It's incredible.
Thank you so much.
And we love this. Thank you.
So much.
Thank you very much.
For sure.
Enjoy the rest of your homegrown.
Yes.
And we'll be back with more.
Look who we found! It's from the start.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! OMG! We are here. This is now the sun has been set for quite a while now. We are in the late night hours of Homegrown Fest. We got Uriel Holguin. I think I said that right.
I think you got it.
I think I got it. He's playing in the background right now. He's killing it with all the stuff he's doing. But after him, these guys are going to be taking the stage to kick some ass, to close off the Outdoor Harvest stage. Welcome from the start. How's it going? Who are you guys? Introduce yourselves and what you do in the band.
I'm Jake. I play bass.
I'm Andy. I'm a guitarist. Matt, play the drums.
Brian, I do guitars and vocals, but Andy also does vocals, and Matt does vocals as well.
Whoa, lots of vocals.
I didn't want to believe that.
We love it.
And who are you in the group?
I'm the big fan.
Yeah, all right.
There we go. Actually, it's really nice to see you guys again because you guys were one of the first bands I remember finding out about on the Underbelly Hours. And it's so nice to see you back here in person after such a crazy ass year. And I know that you guys are going to kill it. What are you looking forward to doing in your set? Any particular song that you're like just itching to play out right now?
Absolutely. We're gonna start hard as we always do. We do have a new song, a second song on our set list. It's called The Ballad of Admiral Lisle. We actually dug deep into Lisle's history to figure out like how Lisle was founded. Took that approach and just really went with it.
Lisle, like the city we're in.
Yes.
Whoa.
The top city.
Interesting. Can you give us a little bit of a sneak peek of like the drama?
Actually, Andy is singing. He's a lead vocalist on that song, so he could probably give you a better idea.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't understand. They just take it for granted that the town's called Lisle, and they think that maybe it's named after Lisle, New York or something, because that's older and back east. But, we got a different take on that, a narrative that I think people can really enjoy more, and it's probably more real.
Nice. Very cool.
It's very truthful.
That's interesting. I'm very intrigued now. I can't wait to hear it. Are you guys, obviously, I know that last year's been like crazy for a lot of different reasons, right? Anything that you have coming up in the works, like a new tunes or more concerts?
COVID's been pretty crazy for us. It's been very difficult to kind of get things in motion. Like, this is our second show back since things have been reopened. COVID's really kind of killed the music writing process. I mean, me personally, it's like I feel like a lot of people, and I mean, I don't take any offense to them doing it because that's what they want to do. It's hard to write songs that aren't about like COVID and being in lockdown. It's like I don't want to do that. I want to think about like better stuff or something more important. I don't know, but
we're going to Akron. We're going to Akron soon.
Yeah,
we are friends.
Yeah, but yeah, this is our second show back. We got stuff set up. This is Josh. He's actually our newest member of our band. He's the shredder.
I don't know any of the songs. I'm really scared.
He does. He's just messing with you. But yeah, we're going to be out in, I think, October. We're going to be going out to Akron, Ohio, and I believe Pittsburgh for a couple of shows. Other than that, who knows? We're certainly planning on. Yeah, we're certainly planning on playing more shows, but we long time discussed doing some sort of 7-inch. Like just as a musician, since I've been in my a teenager, I've always wanted to put out a 7-inch record. I probably most of these guys too. So I think that's kind of going to be one of our next goals: to get back in the studio and kind of get that going, because everyone loves vinyl now, But yeah.
Awesome, great stuff. And how do you guys think? My brain just died. Hello. Do you have any more questions, Dan?
How's your homegrown experience been this year? We're back. Last year was a little bit of a weird audible that we pulled. How's this year treating you guys, being back in kind of like full swing?
Oh, it's great. I mean, this is probably the best turnout we've seen in the 5 years that we've done it. So we're really excited. A lot of people we haven't seen, haven't been cooped up for 18 months or whatever. It's great to see all of our friends and family. So, yeah, a lot of people we haven't seen. So, it's been great.
Awesome. Yeah, same. It's like it didn't miss a beat, It just kept on, skipped across last year, and here we are, having a ton of fun. Beautiful weather, like always, somehow, knock wood.
We always luck out somehow.
Yeah, definitely. And it's good to see, a few people haven't seen in a couple of years, at least, so.
Yeah, reiterate that. Couldn't ask for a better night. I think people have been wanting this. You can kind of tell by the crowd and the enthusiasm that's kind of going on around here. Especially with even all the art vendors, man. Everyone's like, dude, when has anyone ever done that in the last year and a half? So it's very exciting, I think, for everybody. Everyone's super pumped to be here, especially us. So hopefully we do our best tonight. We'll live up to the standard, I guess.
I'm sure you guys will. I'm glad to hear you're all having a great time, and that this homegrown is special. It's only gonna keep going. Aaron, I know, has got the ball rolling. Where can everyone find you on socials and what you got coming out soon?
Sure. So we're on Facebook at From the Start Music. We're on all the streaming services. So if you want to find us on Bandcamp, it's From the Start Band. On Twitter, From the Start IL. We're keeping everyone updated on what we're doing, what we're working on, and once we get some new music out, we'll be sure to update that too.
Awesome. Super glad to hear it, guys. Thank you for spending a few minutes with us tonight, and we'll be catching up with you soon, and have a great set.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Yeah, I really appreciate what you guys do.
Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Talk with you. Yeah.
We do
Yes, let's
do
do
it.
it. Ready? 1. What are we saying?
Homegrown?
1, 2, 3, homegrown. Sure.
1,
2.
Homegrown.
All right.
Woo! All right.
All right.
We're live! Woo! And we're here right now with
2 members of Black Bolt, which is one of the later night bands here at Homegrown Arts Music Festival. All of the late night bands are incredibly energetic and have such a cool vibe to them. We've been enjoying them so much so far, so I can't wait to hear what you guys have in your set. But let's introduce you guys to the audience first. Who are you? Who do you do the band?
Hi, my name is Matt Shukin, and I play the guitar and do backing vocals in the Black Bolts.
My name is Dan Scher. I play lead guitar also, and also sing backup vocals as well.
Nice, cool stuff. Are you guys excited for any song in particular tonight that you're hoping to whip out?
I'm excited for all of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're very excited to play, and it's a bit later than we normally used to, but we're ready to go.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with playing the late night, man. You know?
So you guys have been, I've seen you guys been playing out a little bit over the summer. You've been gigging out, you've been getting out there, making moves, and it's good. It's awesome, fun to see. How has tonight's energy so far? I know you haven't been on yet, but how's tonight's energy been like compared to your gigs prior?
Well, I think it's been great because this is I think our 6th year doing Homegrown.
Yeah,
5 or 6. This is, and every year the energy here is just so awesome. You know, it's everybody coming together, playing music, and having a wonderful time. So this is one of the best as far as energy goes. I think this has some of the best energy of anything that I play all year. You know, so
yeah. I think also this year it's been with 2020. Like I think a lot of people have come out to really enjoy the music, which has been great. So it seems like a consistent crowd throughout the day. So we're looking forward to performing.
Awesome. People are craving the music now, man. Now more than ever. You know,
I also want to give a shout out to I followed you guys on TikTok, and I really love the whole mashups and stuff that you guys are doing. What's been one of your favorite songs to mash up so far, or doing your own style?
Well, as far as that, we haven't done the TikToks in a while, but we did a real fun one where we start the Jaws theme song, and we turn it into a Johnny Cash song. So yeah. So that was one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think the Britney Spears song we did was pretty
that was
cool.
good.
Yeah,
So Hit Me Baby One More
Hit Me
Time,
Baby
yeah.
One More Time. Yeah,
that was
Toxic.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, it was fun.
Definitely. Well, that's kind of the reason I wanted to bring it up because, for people who maybe have never heard your music before, I think that's a really fun gateway into getting to know your personality as a band. And it's super, super fun, super exciting. But your own music, too, is really great. It's got that, throwback 50s, 60s, rock and roll feel. So excited to hear you play.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
It's so great. Are you going to have the horn player here tonight, too? Nice.
He's got
3.
Alto, tenor, and baritone. He's got the big guy that does the Cornelius is his name. Yes.
Which will be unveiled today.
Yes.
I love Barry sax. I was introduced to it in a ska band, and ever since I heard Barry sax, I was like, well, that's the only sax.
It sounds great. Yeah, it's just got that low crunch.
It's got such a power to it.
It's got a lot of power.
So that's exciting. We can't wait. And is there anything that you'd like to say before you guys go on or push out? Plug your socials and everything. But
check us out. Black Bolts. We're on all the social medias and all the stuff that the cool kids are doing nowadays. And rock and roll and rock on. And thanks for having us on.
Support local music and check us out.
Cool. Well, then all that's left is to rock out to Black Bolts, I guess.
Go check them out, rock out, follow their Instagrams, follow their Facebooks. They do awesome stuff. Classic rock and roll, it's great shit. They are always rocking out, keeping the rock alive. Go follow. Thank you all. We'll be right back. Holy shit, Mel. That was a set.
That was incredible.
That was one of the most inspiring, I just got so pumped from that set.
Really?
You killed it.
Thank you.
And you're so dynamic. Your belts are amazing, but they're not overpowering. They're not they're just it's such power and tone, and then you get down low and then soft, and it's I just
Very
had to
dynamic, Thank
give you all the
you.
props
Thank
because
you so much.
literally killed it.
I will also say too, There was not a single frown all around me. Everyone was like smiling ear to ear. Like even if they weren't dancing, they were at least going like, ah, like they were just happy and excited. Awesome. You got the whole crowd like very, very optimistic and just engaged with you. And it's so fun to see, honestly.
Heads were bopping and hips were definitely moving.
Yeah.
So mission success. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah. So
after everything.
It's been a long day, and like right before I get on the stage, I'm like, oh, I hope I have enough energy. But as soon as I get on the stage, it's just the adrenaline takes over, and it happens. Everything just happens. And then I'll get off the stage and be like, damn, how did I get through that? Or like, did that just happen? So for me,
being in the moment.
Yeah, for me, it just like, that's what happens when I get on stage. And if I'm not like being silly or like releasing that part of me, then it's just not me. So if I can make somebody laugh or smile throughout my set, that's my goal. It's all fun. It's all fun. Besides the sad song, everything else is like
no,
fun.
but even that song, it was just so much power, so much emotion and everything behind it. It was such a good. I mean, it's not only are the songs so like well performed, but they're also like very well written.
Yeah.
That is just a fun.
It's good pop music.
Yeah.
Like it's well thought out pop music. You know, it's lovely.
And we need more of that.
And we need more of that.
Yes, there will be more. And there's like I think 5 songs on this set tonight that are not even released yet. So those will all be coming out soon, and I'm so excited that I get to showcase them at Homegrown. Any festivals like this, test out the crowd, see how they love it, and then kind of just go from there. So.
Is there any song in particular from these new test runs that you're really looking forward to?
Yeah, so actually last year I tested out a song called Untouchable. And at the time I had just written it. Like it was so fresh. I wanted to get a track ready to perform it at last year's Homegrown. Got it together, and that was everybody's favorite song last year. And I still haven't even put it out yet. And to see the same reaction this year, if not better, it just makes me so much more excited to release that one. Also, I was really waiting to see what the crowd would do with Be My Lover, the cover.
That was
and
so good.
I couldn't really see how they were feeling with it, but I saw everyone dancing on the side. So I was like, okay, they must like this, even though it's different. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like seeing the crowd go crazy is always a good feeling. When they come up to you and like want to hold your hand during the set, that's a good sign. That's a very good sign.
Right.
And so you've been killing it online too. You've been like doing streams and stuff.
Yeah.
And you really took control of the whole COVID situation. Where can people find you online so that they can keep hearing all your great jams, all your great everything?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start back up with the streaming again, get on a normal schedule. If you don't see me, like I did start a membership. I'm gonna get more engaged with my fans. Pam's one of my fans, she's over here. And I just like, because of the streaming, I've developed a closer community of fans that understand me more on a personal level because I'm literally live in the moment during those streams. So you can't really fake how you are. And so it's been a good way to just kind of be like, yo, this is who I am. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you won't watch me, you know?
Right.
And you just kind of, the people will gravitate towards you if they love you. And that's what I've realized with streaming. So it's an awesome alternative to like not being able to play shows during COVID.
Right.
And now that we're back out again, the people that did see me online that are around the area are like, we're going to see her, you know? So it's been cool. And everyone
saw a lot
else.
of people mouthing the words.
Mouthing the words, yeah.
They were singing. I mean, they were probably screaming. I couldn't hear because I was hearing you.
Yeah.
It was awesome. But I saw the lips moving. They were making the right motions and shapes.
That's always a good sign when
vowel shapes and
when
consonants.
a lot of the fans sing your songs. It's crazy.
Right.
So.
Yeah, well, thank you for giving us a few minutes of your time. I know you have a lot of people.
Honestly, I've been waiting to have this moment with you guys. Like, we follow each other on social media, and we've known about each other, and tonight was the night that we were meant to actually meet. And she met me earlier on in the night, and like, from then until now, it's just complete, you know, like, stage Mel, tired Mel.
Could you repeat your social
is there anything else you'd
like
to throw out?
So Instagram, follow me Melystica, Melystica, or just search Mel Senese, Mel Senese Music on Facebook, Mel Senese everywhere, YouTube, Spotify, all that. That's all I can ask for, really. Just follow me everywhere. Follow me everywhere.
Well, you heard her. Go check it out. You will not be disappointed. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even a huge fan of like pop music, but she makes it fucking kick ass, and I love it. I love every gosh, all the breakdowns and the drops and the.
Yeah, my head
It's
was
amazing.
banging a lot.
Yes, you killed
At the
it.
very
Your
end of the
ending's so
set,
good.
I was like, I felt like,
Yeah.
just so.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing
Oh,
tube
for
man.
sure, the inflatable man.
Yeah.
But I love it.
So go check her out, follow her socials, and catch her on the Underbelly Hour soon. We got to get you on the show.
Yeah, we gotta. Yes.
So
I will be there.
thank you all.
Have a
Good.
real
Wait, ready?
good-
We
got plenty of claps right there.
There we got
Oh,
claps
plenty
right
of
there.
Plenty of claps from Aaron.
All right. What a night.
What a night. This
This
has been
been.
fantastic. Wow.
Yeah.
So much talent on the stage,
Yeah.
so much great people here to enjoy music. The one thing I love about Homegrown is like there's no one here with a sour attitude. There's nobody here with a chip on their shoulder. There's nobody here who has negative vibes. I see smiles. I see everyone connecting with people. I see people enjoying themselves, and that's why this festival is special.
It is.
Because it actually brings out that positiveness in people. It gives people hope. It gives people something to look forward to. It gives something to strive for, and I'm humbled and just extremely excited and extremely happy about the outcome of today.
And I think I've seen only smiles across
Yeah.
everyone's faces.
Love it.
I mean, people have been going artist booth to artist booth, checking out the band in the Harvest stage,
Yep.
the inside stage. Everyone's just been soaking it all in. We've been trying to catch everything and been trying to keep up, and it's been such a great time. There's still like 2 acts left,
Yeah, still
and
3
I'm
acts
just
left.
3 acts.
What? Yeah.
And but we're about to sign off just because we want to enjoy the rest of the night. We want to have a couple last bevies, enjoy.
Thank you to
And-
Underbelly Hours
yeah.
for being here and getting people's stories and getting people to express how they feel today and have it all documented. I'm looking forward to your podcast. I'm looking forward to this release, and I look forward to a huge 2022 for the 10th annual with
Yes.
Underbelly Hours and everybody here. And what can I say? I'm happy. Everyone's
do it.
happy. Let's do this.
Mission
Well, thank you so
success.
much,
Mission accomplished.
Aaron, for making all of this happen.
All right.
I mean, we wouldn't do this without you. So let's bring it in. We're wrapping it up now. Homegrown, 9th anniversary, 9th Homegrown, 2021. Catch us back next year. It's going to be bigger and better.
As always.
Stay tuned. We'll have so much more from the bands that we've interviewed this episode. And be sure to follow all of us. Homegrown, official Homegrown Fest, Aaron Wiliams Music, Underbelly Hours, official Underbelly Hours, all the good stuff. Stay tuned for more. We love all of you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. This has been amazing. Thank you, Aaron.
Support local music and artists.
And that's that.
Love you all. Bye.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, it's the boys. All sorts of things are happening on the show today.
So, welcome to the show.
Oh, it'll be a good time.
If you like what you hear,
Are you ready?
you can find us on Underbelly Hours,
All sorts of
on all the socials, where you get your favorite local takes on the local greats.
Here it comes, ready? Sing it with us.